Hey guys, what's going on? It's Zach the Hack here, bringing you another episode of Battlefield, a video series on how to be better at Battlefield in general. This episode we're going to be talking about the Engineer class, where we'll mainly be talking about how to take over the enemy using your gadgets and your skills, of course. Unless you don't have any, then you're going to probably use your gadgets a lot more. So you want to spawn into a server that's fairly large. With my presets, I can pretty much find any kind of server that I want. Paracel Storm is actually a really great one, but not on Domination, because there's almost, I don't think there's any vehicles in Domination. Dragon Valley, not Domination. Why is it all Domination? Let's do Conquest and Conquest Small. Those are probably those are two of my favorite modes. So your servers that are gonna be not full are gonna be way down here. Don't pick one that's 63 out of 64 because 9 times out of 10 it's gonna be in a queue, and you don't want that because you're gonna be waiting there for like at least 10 minutes unless someone decides to exit the game. So we're gonna be playing Paracel Storm for this first one. So when we spawn in here, if this will ever load up, whenever we spawn in here, you want to go to your assault class, or not your assault class, your engineer class, to and then hit square once you're there. So engineer, hit square. I'm gonna be using a let's use the MKX, or no, not MK, MX4. So let's go over the gadgets real quick. This, what I use is I usually use the RPG, which I already have here, which is why it's red on here. And also that gives me another point that if you're using, like say if I have a Stinger or no, an M15 at mine, then it won't be accessible here. But also if you're using a Stinger, then all of your Stinger related like RPG kind of stuff is gonna be in red because you can't use it. Because why would you have two types of Stingers? That's just giving you more ammo pretty much. So I like to start off with a gadget as this, and then this I don't like. I like RPG because it's just basic, and I usually will not always go after the big targets, because you can always just go after the small targets. That's why you have that RPG. So I'm not gonna really go into much of the camos because this is not a video about camos, and God, that's so loud. I don't know if y'all can hear this or if you can hear my voice over me, but the storm is pretty big. God, hang on. That's better. So if you want to, you can go as either defensive. Well, I only have 3 because I'm not exactly that great at the game yet, because I'm only level like 20 something. I think 21 maybe. So armor, cover, flak, and quick regen. I think that's not exactly a great one for engineer because it's mainly for like medics and assault class, which if you want to know how to be better at that game, or at that skill, then watch my other video called How to Medic. I think it's my very first video that I ever actually uploaded on this channel. So you want to go after possibly offensive or maybe shadow. We're gonna go with shadow today. The knife does not matter at all. So you can pick whatever one you want. Pick a scope that is preferably not not close range, I guess. Make if you want to, I guess, but like I'm gonna go with this one. This one's probably my favorite. Accessory, I would not go off. I would go if you have any of these, Canted Iron Sights is pretty good. I wouldn't use it though, but it's better than using all of these, because these will give away your position a lot quicker than anything else will probably. I would definitely go after a suppressor that is not going to show your position. Or if you're well, I mean, if you suck at aiming, then you're probably gonna want the one that, if you know your skill, go after the one that like masks. Like say if you're really horrible at aiming, and if you really want your position not to be known by the enemy, you want to go after you want to go for the either the, where is it at? It's here somewhere. R2 suppressor maybe? I have no idea. Flash hider? It's one of these. I just can't really think about which one it is. But you want to go after the one that does not show your position. I would also use the one that has, okay, like say this is stability. No, this is accuracy. So if you're bad aim, then you want to go after this. If you want a good, stable firing kind of thing, then I don't know what stability actually means, but I'm guessing that it means that it's gonna be not as bad on your stability. I don't really know. Never mind. I'm gonna go with the Ergo Grip because it has a lot of hip fire. It basically ups your hip fire a lot. The camo doesn't matter. I'm just gonna go with spray. Doesn't look horrible, I guess. So you want to go after preferably another engineer. If you can't find an engineer, then there's switch squads to where you can find one. That's a pretty good one. There's 2 engineers already. I would go after this guy maybe. So I would say that you want to lay low, because of course if you don't lay low, then someone's gonna shoot you, because everyone hates the engineer on the other team. They always try to take him out because he's always firing RPGs at everyone or everything. And if you're a good, I mean, it really depends on how good. Okay, like say right now, crap, wrong weapon. You always, that brings up a point of mine. You always want to know which arrow like dialogue pad you use. If you have it on the left one, then you want to do it on the left one. You want to have that finger always going to the left one. If you have it on the right one, you always want your finger to go to the right one. Just train yourself to do that. I've done that sometimes. If I can only find someone that, okay, come on. Or you don't have to spawn on anybody. You could spawn on yourself at either, I'm not gonna do this. Sure, okay. You always want to know where your RPG is, or other gadgets are, and then where, oh crap, that was an enemy fire, so someone got, I think, I couldn't really tell if that was enemy fire like from a gun, or if that was like from a turret gun or something like that, or whatever it was. And let's spot this guy. God, my aim sucks on really high. There we go. Now we have a more chance of taking him out. Ooh, we actually took him out. Nice. See, if you follow my advice, you will. That was actually a pretty cheap shot. Never mind. But yes, I did get on that video. I'm so glad, because I really do suck at that. And you want to take out anyone that you can. To me, it doesn't really matter if you get the kill or not, because as long as you know that you did your part, that's all that matters. Well, I mean, of course, once your skill is a lot better, you'll matter a lot more to have like kills instead of just kill assists. Doesn't matter. Oh god. He also, why is he over there? That brings up another point. Unless you have a good scope, a good gun, and a good bipod, which he has all those, I guess. Couldn't really see from the 10 seconds of the thing. So you want to go after preferably the guys that are not like in like, okay, really? This also happens. I think it's just in Paracel Storm there. Really? I can't even see it. Okay. There we go. Yeah, that was just a huge smog cloud. Never mind. Don't throw frags, or no, not frags, but like don't throw like smoke grenades or whatever they are. Like just don't. It's bad. You also want to watch your back. Kind of, I just don't do it. I do pretty much. It's the best way I could put it. And I would also other engineers. I don't know what the other guy was doing, probably swimming or something like that. His hand was up. But yeah, always check your back because you never know who's okay. I'm gonna let him deal with that. And also, another point of advice is if you're like in a kind of like a hallway kind of thing, or anywhere that has cover, you don't want to put your head out if someone's already shooting at someone. If someone's shooting down the hallway, you want to stay out of sight, so then you don't have to be shot. And wow, I suck at this game. I need to like seriously be better at this game to be able to give you a tutorial on how to be a better engineer. Just don't follow my advice on like firing and like being open, because I'm a lot more in the open than anyone else probably. Also, I would definitely like, don't camp if that's what you think engineer is all about. Don't camp. You want to definitely move around, but if it's like you're guarding a flag, then I would camp in that position, like in that situation, because then at least you're camping for a good reason. And God, I suck at aiming and all that stuff. That guy's killed me twice. Wow, okay. So, I mean, if you just know your abilities, if you don't know if you're good at this game or not, like if you haven't played this in like 4 years or whatever, which I don't think you could have, because this game didn't even come out 4 years ago. So, anytime that you feel like, also, these things are a lifesaver sometimes. They're pretty bad in some cases, but they're also really great, especially if you're not an engineer. Don't use that always. Just use that sometimes, because you are sitting duck whenever you're, okay, really, what am I on? I'm on freaking stub. Don't be don't just camp on that because you're sitting duck. You can always get shot with that, and it's really not a great gun, or not a great gun, but like an RPG kind of thing. It's really not. Only do that if you have lots of people covering your back, especially like if you're on a really like, if you're the only person on the island, like if you took the objective and you know, like for certain that there's nobody else there, then just, yeah, I guess that is good. Okay, really though? Really, bro? I could have gotten him. So, I don't know how long this video is gonna last, but I think I'm actually gonna pause it, or like not, like I'm gonna stop it in a minute, because I think I've gotten through a lot of the points that I wanted to take care of. And this is not like, I'm just gonna do the outro kind of thing, only because I don't know how long this is gonna take, and if it ends pretty soon, then yeah. But so if you like this, like it, of course. If you didn't, then I'm not gonna tell you to like it, because that's your own decision if you like it or not. Subscribe for more content of Battlefield 4. I play Limbo, a series of Limbo videos. I do Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes. I uploaded, I guess that game is kind of one of the one of the worst ones to upload, mainly because I'm pretty horrible at it. I die every 5 minutes, I don't get very far, and I end up having to have a 20-minute video trying to put it into like 10 minutes if I can, which that doesn't really give you a whole lot of gameplay. It's just me doing perfectly, I guess, which that's not like a representation of me at all, or an accurate one at least. So of course, share this with your friends if they suck at engineer, or if you suck at engineer, I guess you can always add this to your watch later, I guess, if you want to save this. And also, I would encourage you to, if you see a chopper, get down, and it's better to camp like down on the ground, or like maybe in the water somehow. It's better to camp like that than to camp just with an RPG and trying to like spawn kill. Don't spawn kill. It's fun sometimes, but it's also really just not good at all. This is pretty horrible gameplay, but I'm giving you good tips